Another Antsonarock video. Welcome to the Ant Corner.
Hey there guys and girls, welcome back to another Antsonarock review with me, Tom. So, today we're going to look at a video by Virtual Ants. Check out the link in the description. Give their channel a little sub, it will help them out massively. So the video is called How to Make a Plaster Formicarium. Something I've only done once or twice and I've never really been successful with it. So it's going to be really interesting for me to watch this video and probably learn a bit from it as well. So I hope you learned a bit, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's check it out and see what it's about, shall we?
Hi and welcome to another virtualants video. Today I'll be making a simple plaster formicarium. For the theme of this formicarium, I'm going for a sort of beach theme, with white sand, driftwood and small pieces of dried up coral.
I think that looks really cool actually. It's really basic setup, no plants or anything, but it looks really cool with that driftwood and the coral. Yeah, that's just a really cool setup.
Now to make a formicarium, you'll need a container.
As always, you're going to need a container. I don't know what that is, but it actually looks like quite a cool container. I'd like to know what it actually is though. If he says or not, we'll find.
You will also need plaster of Paris, molding clay or Play-Doh to make the tunnels, water, and an extra container to make the plaster in. For this container, you will want something that you wouldn't use again, as the excess plaster sets and it's a real nightmare to clean.
So that's good advice. So some kind of old bucket or pot or something that you can just chuck in a bin and you're never going to want to use it again. So remember that if you mix some plaster, don't put it in your expensive china. Great bit of editing. I'm enjoying the music as well, but just great editing between the shots. Like, fair play that guy.
Now, after slowly putting in your mix until it is not absorbing the plaster anymore, it is time to start mixing it. Though, remember that you'll still have to add more until it is a yogurt-like texture.
That looks grim. I know that's what you gotta do with plaster, but I'd get like a mixie stick or something. That just looks.
Now, after finishing your mix, you will want to make the tunnels before filling the container with plaster.
Okay, interesting. So he makes the tunnels out of the clay and whatever, the Play-Doh basically. And like, yeah, so you put the plaster in. That's really interesting, really cool way of doing it. But how's he gonna get the clay stuff out? That's what I want to see.
Using this piece of draftwood to fill up space in my formicarium so that I don't run short on plaster.
So he's like filled it in with that big bit of driftwood. Fair play, like standard on a building site, just chuck your rubbish in the concrete as it sets, I suppose. It just kind of fills it in a bit, doesn't it?
I wanted to choose a kind of beach look, as the ants that I am fond of keeping in this formicarium are small, cute big ants that are super popular at the beach.
I'm interested to find out what species of ants he's going to keep in there. It's really looking quite good, like you said, like a little beach setup. So he didn't show it there, but by the looks of it, he snapped that bit of driftwood in half to make it fit.
After ages of trying to get the formicarium out of the container, it was time to take out the clay, revealing the
Little bit of a shame about the volume. Like, you can hardly hear his voice over the music, the levels just aren't quite right. But it's a really good video. I'm enjoying this video, and I do recommend that you go and watch his channel because it's quite enjoyable, really.
Even tunnels.
Okay, so by the looks of it, he's then let it set and then taken all the plaster out, and then he's taken out the clay out of the tunnels, and he's going to put the plaster back in.
Hi, and thank you so much for watching my video. I hope the video helps you create your own Plaster Formicarium. And I've got big news. The following week we will not be posting any videos as we're going camping, but hoping to get heaps of footage and heaps of new species. So
I think that looks awesome. We're going to stop the video there, but that looks absolutely amazing. Well done to him. Virtualants, check him out, check out his channel. Like I say, that just looks awesome, really well built. I'm probably going to use that idea in the future because I really like that idea of using clay and whatnot rather than having to dig it back out of a plaster block or whatnot, which is what I've actually tried to do in the past, and it's not been successful or pretty, to be honest. But I do like that, and it's worked really well. I'd love to see how it's doing now, so I'm going to look into the videos a bit more and see if I can find out a future update. As always, from me, Ant fans, see you again soon.
And a massive shout out and thank you to my Patreon supporters, Jason Walker and Kevin Rogerson. You're helping make this channel so much better than I could on my own. If anyone else wants to help support this channel, check out the links in the description. Check out my Patreon page. There's all sorts of little perks. See you again, Ant fans.